African Union Communications Early Warning and Intelligence, commonly known as AUC3I, is an intelligence and security organization responsible for providing signals intelligence and information assurance to AU citizens, AU leadership, and AU armed forces. I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoy, an infantry officer. I am responsible for leading infantry soldiers at all levels of command and combined armed forces during missions on the ground. This is today's briefing. On the progress of the special military operation on the 4th of November, 2023. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In Kupiansk direction, units of the Zapad group of forces supported by aviation and artillery repelled 5 attacks of the armed forces of Ukraine 54th Motorized Brigade and 57th Mechanized Brigade near Simkovka and north of Timkovka, Kharkov region. Up to 210 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles have been neutralized. In the course of counter-battery warfare, the Russian troops hit 1 US-made M777 artillery system and 2 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems. In Krasny-Lyman direction, units of the Center Group of Forces, helicopters, and artillery repelled 2 attacks of assault detachments of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 24th Mechanized Brigade and 15th National Guard Regiment close to Novosielovka and Grigorovka, Donetsk People's Republic, and inflicted losses on enemy manpower near Serebryansky Forestry. The enemy losses amounted to up to 100 Ukrainian troops, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles. In addition, 2 US-made M777 artillery systems and 2 Grad MLRS were destroyed. In Donetsk direction, units of the U group of forces supported by aviation and artillery inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 42nd Mechanized Brigade to Kurdiamovka and Kleshchievka, Donetsk People's Republic. The enemy losses in this direction amounted to up to 140 Ukrainian troops, 1 Leopard tank, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 Uragan MLRS, 2 Mstabby howitzers, 2 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems, 2 Grad MLRS, 1 D-30 howitzer, as well as 1 TPQ-37 counter-battery warfare radar were wiped out. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok group of forces supported by helicopters and artillery repelled 1 attack of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 102nd Territorial Defense Brigade close to Marfapol, Zaporizhzhia region. Strikes were delivered at manpower clusters of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 72nd Mechanized Brigade near Ugledar, Donetsk People's Republic. Up to 55 Ukrainian troops, 2 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 motor vehicles, and 1 D-20 howitzer have been neutralized in this direction during the day. In Zaporizhzhia direction, units of the Russian group of troops supported by aviation and artillery repelled 5 attacks of assault detachments of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 33rd, 65th, 118th Mechanized Brigades, and inflicted losses on a unit of the 82nd Airborne Brigade near Rabatino, Zaporizhzhia region. Up to 30 Ukrainian troops, 6 armored fighting vehicles, 3 motor vehicles, and 1 US-made M777 artillery system have been eliminated in this direction during the day. In Kherson direction, units of the Russian groups of troops repelled 1 Armed Forces of Ukraine attack. As a result of the strikes, the Armed Forces of Ukraine losses amounted to over 60 Ukrainian troops killed and wounded, 6 motor vehicles, and 1 Mstabby howitzer. Operational tactical and army aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, and missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have engaged Armed Forces of Ukraine manpower and hardware in 118 areas during the day. 1 Armed Forces of Ukraine warehouse of missile and artillery weapons has been destroyed near Proluki, Chernihiv region. A command and observation post of the Armed Forces of Ukraine 67th Mechanized Brigade was wiped out close to Serebryanka, Donetsk People's Republic. Air defense units intercepted 9 HIMARS projectiles over the past 24 hours. Moreover, 43 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been shot down close to Tavolzhanka, Kharkov region, Verkhnekamenka, Lugansk People's Republic, Kirilovka, Yelenskoy, Donetsk People's Republic, Sladkaya Balka, Novofedorovka, and Shinognoi, Zaporizhzhia region. In total, 525 airplanes and 254 helicopters, 8,629 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 air defense missile systems, 13,175 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,182 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 6,980 field artillery guns and mortars, as well as 14,965 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it useful and informative. If you have any questions, please leave them below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.